Smile. You're so happy.
This is so steep. It hurts my feet. Still waiting on my trail legs. So we're still climbing up the mountain. It's starting to rain. As you can see, we're up pretty high. It's very steep. I'm sweating like crazy because the humidity kicked back on this afternoon. Fun times in Maine. But I think we're under 20 miles to the border, so a couple more miles, we'll get to camp and then resupply in town, and then we'll do the Mahoosic Notch. It should be fun. Oh, that's a video. We're all squeezed in here nice and tight. Except for... Check it out. We got the 97th annual parade through town. It may actually be the 107th, but there is some great debate about that. Here we have Pauly D's tractors coming in. They got generators in the front, lawnmowers. Are they giving those away? Because I will take one of those. Alright, so we've been diverted from Canada. We are now back in Monson at, where are we, sweetie?
No, we're in Monson.
Yeah, we're back in Monson. At the
Shaw's
Hiker Hostel. And we're having a nice town meal where we have a grill. So we got steak and some dogs, and we got potato salad and some chips. Ooh, we should go get the chips in this also.
Yes.
So I'll do that here in a minute. So here we are back at the 100-mile wilderness.
Going northbound.
Starting northbound.
The confused SOBOs.
So it's been torrentially downpouring for the last 2 days. We just got through the first little mini section. Feet are already soaked through. We're going to try and do it in 8 days. We may do it faster. We aren't going to do it slower. And once we knock this out, we'll have about 15 more miles to do down in South Maine.
Now kiss Maine goodbye for good.
Yeah, then no more Maine. So far though, there's been a lot of ponds, as they say up here, ponds. And yeah, should be good. All right, so we're back in the 100-mile wilderness, as we talked about earlier. Taking a little sit down. We're about to refill our water. We're up just a little bit north of the falls and about to go across. We're waiting on Murph to make his way down to the road before we decide to finally head to our next destination. Should get there in, I don't know, hopefully 3 or 4 hours. So hopefully we'll have our tent up and be cooking dinner by about 6:37. All right, here we are, day 2, 100-mile wilderness. Yesterday was hard.
It was our first 17 miler.
We did 17 miles to get to the shelter.
And the worst mud we have yet seen.
Nice calf-high mud, just soupy. So we finally see why the 100-mile wilderness is awesome. You can see the view back there.
We actually have pretty good weather today.
Yeah, so I feel like we're making progress today, and hopefully we can actually gain some extra miles and maybe finish this out a little shorter.
Don't see anything crazy.
But yeah, amazing views, and this is pretty epic. So nice to not have the rain for a little bit anyway, and then being able to actually hike a little faster than normal.
Later. At the top of Barren Mountain. Not a lot to see but this fire tower.
All right, we're in another bog in Maine. This one's actually pretty cool. We've seen some pitcher plants in here, and there's some other types of endemic species of plant up here that's just in these high alpine bogs. So we're gonna keep walking on because we still have 6 days left in this wilderness.
Also, a thunderstorm is approaching.
That too. All right, here we are at a plane crash site that happened several years back. It was supposed to be an outfitter that was loaded out with camping gear, trying to make a delivery in the fog. They crashed. It was a father and son. Both survived, and they survived because they had a plane full of camping gear. But as you can see, it landed upside down. It probably wasn't that fun. So go look up the story if you want. Here's the things that we got.
All right, day 3 in the wilderness. We're headed, it's only 9.9. Rounded up 10 miles today. Rain last night, but so far it's looking okay.
Yeah, sun's out today. Should be another good one. You can see in the background, lots of mountains, lots of fun stuff. So should be a lot less elevation than yesterday, and should make for better hiking, and hopefully we can get to camp a little bit early and do a dry out the tent. We got one big river crossing today, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll even video it. So.
And I think we're making our first ramen bomb tonight.
Yeah, ramen bombs for dinner.
Yay.
So here we are at the top of, I don't know, Whitecap Mountain. This is the tallest point in the wilderness. Having a good time. It was a nice slugfest last mile and a half to get here with 2 other 3,000-foot mountains before that, but we're feeling pretty good, huh, sweetie?
Yeah, I'll say. Take a look at this view.
Yeah, so now from here, it's all downhill. All right.